It's a tree.
Oh, I'm so ready, dude.
I can't tell what color it is.
I'm so ready for that tree. Dude. Guess what?
Please don't have the subtitles cover the other text. They're both white. I can't read them.
Dude, guess what?
What?
Fucking DP2, man.
Yeah, that game I was super sure was never going to happen.
Oh, man, and here it is.
Somehow. On the Switch.
Why not?
Is it somebody frozen?
Like in the morgue? Maybe. Was that a block of ice? Are they frozen?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, shit. Oh!
Extra chunky.
Oh!
Oh, it's like that one scene in The Cell.
Oh, I was gonna say it's like that scene in the Hannibal TV show.
No, it's like in The Cell when that horse got chopped up.
Okay. God. Sheesh. Okay. Well, we're off to a great start. Taken apart like a crash test dummy. There they are again.
God damn it. What a way to start the new year. At this rate, I'll be dead by Easter.
Hey, wait, I'm supposed to play as a lady. Give me that.
How about it?
Yes.
Quiet down. You have
Dude,
any idea?
it literally does not matter which direction I'm pressing on the left stick.
Yeah, I noticed that a little bit.
In Havana right now. If you hadn't shown up, soaking up some.
I remember Killer is Dead started like that a little bit.
Was that also swearing?
No. Okay, that was pseudo.
One hand,
Ah.
and a seafood slathered Havana-style
Mojito.
pizza in the other. What did I do to deserve this? Does God hate me?
No.
Yep.
The regional bureau chief
Starting off right.
issued a special order.
God damn it.
I had it on the charger and everything earlier.
Agent Jones, don't let him take control of the conversation. The moment you let your guard down, he'll strike.
Conversation.
And no red,
With
remember?
guns.
Is it going to be Forrest? Are we going to open up the door and
It better not be Forrest.
It'll be the exact same model, so holding the tree.
It's open. Come on in.
Oh.
No. Oh, okay. Fuck everything about hiding who it is. Because did you see the name?
Yes, of course I saw the name.
Yep. Okay.
Well, the game definitely has my attention. Looks like Howard Hughes, man.
You have questions for us.
Is he chiefing it or is he rolling his own cigarettes?
That's why you're here, isn't it?
Oh, with the eye color.
Okay, so I still cannot move freely.
It's all subtext about how you have no real control over your life.
I mean, look, in a sweary game, I'd expect that kind of thing. That better not be P-Jar.
No, he would use skulls like that one guy.
What one guy?
The serial murder he talked about in the first game.
Oh.
Also, was that a Smash invitation I saw?
I hope! I saw that.
He had it, he opened it up, he didn't win. That's why he's not in it. Okay, something happened to her finger.
Mr. Morgan, before we question you, allow me to first read you your rights. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. Please keep that in mind as you speak. Do we have permission to film this?
Don't
He
worry,
agrees.
my fairy. They're free to do whatever they like.
Something wrong, Mr. Morgan?
Please, call me Zach.
I'm FBI Special Agent Aaliyah Davis, and this is...
Simon Jones, an analyst from the Boston branch. He's been monitoring us for years now.
Oh, hi.
Thanks, Simon.
Seriously.
A Southern belle and a lonesome loser who can't catch a break.
Bro.
Quite the uncanny duo. You'd be the perfect stars for the latest video game. Isn't that right, my fairy?
Okay, where's the fairy thing coming from, though?
Oh, we'll
How
find out.
many years has it been since someone came to chat with us? Oh, but
I don't know when DP1 first come out.
don't ask me about my fairy.
You hear it, Levi?
No.
That's a private matter.
There's your answer.
It's hard to tell what he's thinking, but my eyes can't be deceived. If he's hiding something, it'll come out in his face.
Oh, this is very D4.
You solved many difficult cases across your career,
Is that a good thing?
utilizing your own unique MO.
It makes me hope that he's learned lessons from previous projects.
You've expertly cracked cases that were otherwise thought to be unsolvable. According to our records, after joining the FBI in 2002, you quickly solved 2 drug ring-related kidnapping cases. In 2003, you solved the inside-out flesh skinner case in the suburbs of Pittsburgh.
That sounds pleasant.
In 2004, the Jeffrey Dahmer wannabe case in Milwaukee.
Just equally pleasant.
And also the stuffed human collector
Bro!
case in St. Louis that very same year. Then, in 2005, you coincidentally happened to solve the Lise Clarkson murder case while on vacation.
Sounds pretty badass.
You went on
Sounds
to solve
very
many other
anime-esque.
cases
I
after
know.
that, all of them seemingly inexplicable. Did you really solve these cases all on your own? There are no records of you using a wide-scale investigative team or working with anyone else. How did you ever accomplish such monumental feats all by yourself?
It was all thanks to our talented partner.
That's you, the player.
Or is it?
Partner. The FBI files show no record of you ever working with a partner. Do you mean you worked with some sort of unofficial partner or an outside confidant?
Our partner is our partner. We've always worked together. Besides, Belle, you're forgetting one important thing. After the St. Louis case, we stopped by a diner on our way home and caught Thelma and Louise, 2 highly sought-after fugitives.
Vigilance to acquire important hints. I hope you proceed through your game. Hold L to use vision.
Using a vision depletes concentration, so be careful about using it too much. Alright.
Hey, Belle. Why are you dressed so handsomely?
What are you talking about?
The thick black accessory wrapped around your neck. That's a male necktie. The color black represents confidence and interest in the self. And your decision to wear a male tie symbolizes your declaration of war against a predominantly male society. Or perhaps it's a psychological barrier meant to hide the weakness that dwells deep within your psyche. We admire your bravery.
See, now,
I thought you
he's acting
retired
like the
from
antagonist,
profiling.
but you still want to root for him.
I know.
Bullseye, huh? You're an easy one to read.
Okay, well, one thing I'm thinking of is that during the new season of Twin Peaks, there was a long period of time where the protagonist was actually someone else.
Really?
Like, yeah, someone else in his head.
Huh.
In order to think with society, a man must first gouge out his eyes and cut off his ears. Don't judge a book by its cover. For someone who's supposed to have been one of our best, you've got an awful eye for people. Or did all that smoke and kill all your little gray cells?
Ah, yes, a Poirot reference. Oh, mwah.
Okay, Aaliyah, that's enough. She's smart, but she's also more of a shrew than she
Wow, what
lets
a
on.
dickhead.
Agent Jones, that's sexual harassment.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, just trying an egg.
So, Belle, does that barrier of yours also protect you from violent criminals?
He's like full-on Hannibal Lectering her right now.
A little bit. And she's the one that was telling him to not let him ask any questions.
I know.
He's more dangerous than I thought. I can't read him. I'll just have to assault him head on with questions then. First, I'll try using the files on the table to shake him up.
Anything these?
Do you remember the homicides that took place in Le Carré, Louisiana in 2005?
We solved that case.
Your report states the following. By coincidence, you encountered a serious incident in a town you visited while on vacation. You then decided to steal the right to investigate from the local law enforcement and took over the case. After several more homicides, you managed to apprehend the perpetrator.
Yes. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what happened. We stole the right to investigate from them, just as you said.
Whoop.
It all started when the body of a 16-year-old girl was discovered. You arrived in Le Carré immediately after that, didn't you?
We just can't seem to keep ourselves away from dead girls.
I'd tell him to rephrase that, but he's obviously lost it at this point, so...
Did you really visit that town just to take a vacation?
We don't know. If you already have the report, then we suggest you read it, Belle. Either way, that case is closed.
Closed. Don't you think
Oops.
this puzzle is still missing some crucial pieces?
Like some missing dialogue.
Bro, Levi.
Come on. No need to beat around the bush with us, Belle.
I thought he had his hand stuck in the couch for a
They
second.
found Lise Clarkson's body. It was hidden deep within the Clarkson Food Delivery Services cold storage warehouse.
After 14 years, we finally discovered the body of the very first victim. Do you know what this means? That's why we're here. The first victim in the case he solved, Lise Clarkson. And this is a photograph of what she looks like now. How will he react when he sees it?
Hang on. First. Oh, I wanted to ask him about the chessboard.
No, you gotta present.
Alright. Wait.
The body that
Take
was
that.
missing
Oh, I
for
can look at
14
it.
years was suddenly discovered frozen in a warehouse. This is some kind of message from the victim to us.
Is it? You sound like, God, you almost sound like Francis York Morgan.
They're saying, hey, check out this enemy type you're going to be facing probably.
We're pleased that her body turned up.
Have you ever played Metal Gear Rising? I really like that Monsoon character.
Deeply pleased.
Is he the one who just breaks himself apart?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's literally the only Metal Gear game I haven't played. I've played the
Now
first
lost
original
body
2
suddenly
even, but
surfaced.
not that one. Okay.
Aren't you curious about the details?
Body or not, we already solved that case. Lisa's body can't change anything now. And it certainly has nothing to do with us.
I suspect the body was stored there rather than abandoned, due to the unnatural state it was found in. She was found frozen in a storage unit. Therefore, she looks exactly the same as she did when she disappeared. In fact, she's in such good condition that we can even determine the murder weapon and cause of death.
Well, good for you.
Even stranger is how unbelievably beautiful she looks.
That sounds familiar.
At first glance, few would guess she was a murder victim at all.
Excuse me! How many pieces is that? Like 10?
She
Something
looks
like
more
that.
like a piece of art, or a mythological figure from a painting.
FBI agents, man.
This keeps getting better and better.
Better and better?
Isn't that right, my fairy? The corpse is beautiful as a goddess.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds just like our story.
I gotta stop talking. It's gonna happen every fucking time in this game, too.
Probably.
That went okay. Now I'm sure that Morgan's hiding something. I may be able to get what I want if we go deeper into the documents.
Okay, now I can ask him about his chess.
That chessboard looks rather old. And you can't even buy those ivory pieces anymore.
Shut up, Nintendo.
Right. They were banned by the CITES Treaty.
That was made in France in the 1900s. We know it's in bad taste. But the weight of the ivory just feels so good in our hands.
You play chess alone?
Is that a crime?
No. But it's a hard game to enjoy when you're all by yourself.
He's probably just replicating famous games. Or trying to solve problems from a chess workbook. Right, Morgan? I may not look it, but I'm actually a bit of a chess nut myself.
No, you don't look it at
When
all.
I was in school, I used to pore over every issue of Chess Life, the magazine published by the U.S. Chess Federation.
Well,
Castling,
unfortunately,
en
your guess
passant,
is
name it,
completely
I
wrong,
know it.
Agent Jones. He isn't replicating a famous game, nor is he solving workbook problems. There isn't a single chess book to be found in this apartment. And I didn't find any chess-related websites in his internet history.
That post-it note just says, hello.
He was simply playing chess. All alone.
So, what's wrong with that, Belle?
I don't understand it. How could a single human being seriously play as both sides?
You just publicly confessed to stealing personal data. Seems like that's a much bigger problem.
Oh no. Everything was done in a perfectly legal manner. We simply happened to intercept a handful of data being sent out from an unknown origin.
Ooh, now she's really trying to scare us. Did you hear that, my fairy? Serious nightmare fuel.
Yes, your internet history did include TV tropes.
I think that's the scariest thing about him is that he still goes to TV tropes on purpose. What was I supposed to ask him about the case files again?
Case files again.
Yeah. I mean, it's the only other thing, so...
Isn't there someone else you should have talked to before coming to us? Such as...
We were unable to reach Patricia Clarkson. You look surprised. I thought you already knew. After all, you visited Louisiana last week. We assumed you met with her during your time there.
We haven't been to Louisiana. Not in 14 years.
Is that so?
We've been right here in our apartment this entire time. That man is our witness. Aren't you, Simon?
He's right. He didn't even take a single step outside on Christmas Eve. Which means that I didn't get to either.
Are you positive about that? I took the liberty of checking some airline records. Last Friday, the name Billy Bishop was listed on a morning flight out of Boston. This is the fake name you used to use as an agent, isn't it?
A mere coincidence.
Yet that's not all. That evening on the same day, a man with a large scar on his forehead allegedly purchased an '89 Cadillac from a small used car lot in Le Carré. He reportedly said he wanted something old, big, and strong.
And later at a diner, we asked him if anyone ordered anything strange.
You'll never guess what they said.
A turkey sandwich, strawberry jam, and Lucky Charms on it.
The owner of the car lot felt it was a strange order, so it stuck in his mind.
Dude, if she actually says...
I'm gonna leave.
Our world
It's my
is
apartment
full
and
of
I'm gonna
wonders.
leave.
And they always have the most bizarre timing.
Mood.
Incidentally,
Okay.
No, don't you say the sandwich.
on the following day, an
Phew.
identical Cadillac was taken to a scrapyard in Trenton.
And in the glove
Trenton, New
compartment?
Jersey.
You can find that type of car anywhere. Isn't that right, my fairy?
Is there anything else in this room? Photo of the body.
He didn't so much. He's even tougher than the rumors made him out to be. But I was prepared for that. And if my hunch is right, he's deeply intertwined with this case. Far deeper than what my superiors think.
I want to ask him about what used to be sitting on his table. See that?
Yeah, that triangle.
Yeah.
A halfway finished chess game.
He is definitely smoking weed. Look, he's got a grinder right there.
I think he was...
Not that I know anything about
besides
that.
by himself.
Damn it.
If it was merely for...
Delete this video.
It wouldn't be a problem.
Nobody watches this. I'm fine.
But I know that every action he takes has its own special purpose. Especially now that his remaining time is limited.
This is only like 8 years after the last game, right? The last one took place in 2010.
Not sure.
You may be wondering why we decided to unearth all these old files.
Everything happens for a reason.
The moment Lise Clarkson's body was found, we did the best we could to start our own local investigation.
I gotta say, this is the longest that he's ever smoked a cigarette.
Well,
In DP1, he'd always take like 2 drags.
except for those time-skipping cigarettes. Maybe he's just wanting this conversation to go by faster.
But there wasn't much we could actually investigate due to the damage caused by the hurricane.
Then we assume you also questioned everyone who worked in the warehouse.
Of course. We questioned all the Clarkson Food Delivery Services employees who staffed the warehouse and its owner. But we still have yet to obtain any key testimonies.
Par for the course with a 14-year-old case, if you ask me.
Not to mention how bad the timing was. Most of the employees were on vacation.
So, you gave up on the investigation and came to see us instead. Remember what happened, my fairy? That warehouse. That man. So incoherent. Such a pain.
Hey, are you talking about the guy who managed the vault where Lisa's body was found? Yeah, I think he started working there in 2005. Remember, Aaliyah? You said he was a pain to deal with, too.
Gotta say,
Large man, yes?
I really like the framing of this shot. The way he's just sitting there in the center of the frame with the windows right behind him.
With his back to the light.
Yeah, it looks really good.
No need to answer. If you don't want to.
Large man, huh? How large? We talking like 50, 60 feet?
Large and in charge.
Already put him under surveillance. Textbook FBI protocol.
Morgan's right. Everything happens for a reason. Even this messy room. There must be a reason for it. Especially when it comes to those strangely tidy spots.
Thank you.
They're practically begging me to question them. Mr. Morgan, I found several spots in this room that look strangely clean. Did you tidy up a bit because you knew we were coming?
Those are sanctuaries. They've existed from the start.
They let you save your game.
Sanctuary.
I hope so.
That's right. Sacred places. Hovels for pure souls, if you will.
Were there originally objects in those hovels? Something you didn't want us to see?
The soul's still there. We haven't touched a thing. But we know you can't see anything. Hey, Simon, don't touch the sanctuary.
Sorry.
I wasn't gonna.
That's a sanctuary. Don't ever touch it again. You've been watching us for 4.5 years, and you couldn't even figure that much out.
My bad. It's my first time actually coming inside, you know.
There's a joke there, but I'm just gonna move on.
You're earning far more than you deserve then. What were you doing all day in that black Suburban? We thought wiretapping was your specialty. Don't tell me. Crossword puzzles. What do you think, my fairy? 4.5 years. All that time. What does he have to show for it? So,
Damn, just fucking dragging poor Simon here.
Crossword puzzles? No way.
Sudoku, bro.
Come on. I thought you knew. I'm a Sudoku guy.
Fuck! Oh, here we fucking go!
Push the button, Thomas.
Agent Jones.
God damn it!
He's completely taken control of the conversation. At this rate, we'll never get anywhere. I need to press him some more.
Fuck are you doing?
Agent Jones, did you find the files?
Now I found a Sudoku puzzle.
God.
Alright.
Ooh.
Mr. Morgan, do you recognize these files?
Whoa!
Dude, it's a can.
Whoa! Ow!
we told you. That's a sanctuary.
Let him go! Assaulting an FBI agent is an obstruction
told
of
you.
justice.
We told you. Go. Ah! Stay back. Stay back. Sanctuary. Down. Surrounded. Ah! 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 Yeah.
Mr. Morgan? cut my finger with that can opener this morning. I thought I stopped the bleeding, but it seeped through. How could I be so stupid?
Okay.
Everything should be fine now. I'm sorry for being so careless. I made sure to read through your file and learn about your condition. The color red. Such an unusual thing to fear. Please, accept my deepest apologies.
I'm sorry too, Morgan. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll never touch one of your sanctuaries ever again.
He's gonna touch a fucking sanctuary by the time this game's over.
And
He's just
no
waiting for
more
him to turn
red
around.
Either.
Don't ever touch one again. I told them not to. What?
Now, may we return to our discussion?
Don't worry. I won't let them touch it.
Strangely enough, this man has a fear of the color red. And I believe that fear is connected to the Greenville case. Mr. Morgan, I'd like to ask you some questions about this case now.
Yeah, what the hell did he say about it?
I know.
Want to remember that town.
I'm sorry, but there's no way around this. I remember hearing about this case on the news when I was still a student.
Is it true you fought a Godzilla?
A high school girl named Anna Graham was murdered and the FBI stepped in to take over the case. I also remember it becoming a sprawled investigation due to evidence found in the victim's throat. Is that correct? After that case, you went on sick leave for 2 years. And when you returned, you requested to be switched over to desk work. What happened?
That's a private matter. None of your business, Bill.
Were you traumatized? It's a common problem with prolific agents such as yourself. But there's another possibility that may make more sense. Perhaps you simply finished making preparations.
What are you getting at?
Thinking too much about something will always turn it into a problem. The Greenvale case. Don't you think it resembles the Luke Carre case?
Read the report.
I think we're about to find out.
We have nothing else to say.
She goes to read the report. It's just
I
the first
need
game.
One more push.
You just play the first game again.
Yeah.
One more thing that can summon up the past.
I'm pretty sure it's the picture of the leaf, but I really want to know about the pea jar.
That's royal jelly.
Ah.
You were staring at the jar, weren't you?
You were looking at my pea jar, weren't you?
Do you find it strange that there's honeycomb inside? We wanted to harvest royal jelly in its most natural state. The queen's main food source, created from the worker bee's secretions. It's a perfect food, filled with power, meant to fuel the birth of the next queen. By absorbing it into our own bodies, we too can acquire that power. Incidentally, did you know that all the worker bees are female?
No.
Guess they didn't teach you that at Quantico.
Yeah, because I didn't study fucking bees. I studied criminal justice.
Male bees are only born to inseminate,
Yeah, bruh.
and they're born from unfertilized eggs to boot. They have short lives and don't even get stingers. Sort of feels like a glimpse into the future of our society, wouldn't you agree? Women are gifted with the power to conceive, give birth, and nourish their children. But men are consumed with the job of providing women with the chance to do so.
Swear it. Swear it.
If women no longer had to rely on men for the seeds of life, they would soon cease to desire them, we believe.
This is not the first time I've heard this philosophy, so...
Be careful, Simon.
Huh? Of what?
Your Belle's already stolen the reins from you.
The silver clock in that trash pile. Is that an H5?
That's right. John Harrison's fifth chronometer. Completed in 1770. After many years, he completed it and presented it to the Board of Longitude in order to end their feud with him. That's only a replica, of course.
You like clocks?
Clocks are amazing. Prime fruit of the human race's intellect. We took the invisible idea of time and manifested it in these.
Yeah, I love clocks too. Absolutely fascinating.
Simon!
I disagree.
Yeah, clocks are dumb.
Oh? Why?
Time is valuable precisely because it can't be seen. Yet nowadays people can't tell what time it is unless it's measured in numbers. Talk about idiocy.
Ooh, I like that. I want to change my
decide
answer
the
to
border
that.
longitude, but remember, humans used to cross oceans with the stars alone. We have our eyes to read moon charts and study the sky. We don't need clocks.
What if it's cloudy or storming?
All you need is courage and a love for adventure.
That's not an answer.
Hear that, my fairy? Courage and a love for adventure? Come on, Belle. Surely you know how many lives have been claimed by your pals' courage and adventure.
Hey, hold on a second here. That Board of Longitude thing. What the heck is that? I mean, I've heard of it before. I'm an FBI analyst, remember? I just sort of can't remember it right now. I know what it is, really.
Simon sucks and I love
Telling
him.
the truth.
Simon!
Come on, Aaliyah, back me up.
Simon!
Aaliyah?
Yep, just keep ignoring it. Leave it hanging.
Mr. Morgan, please look at this.
Look at this black and white photo we took of this leaf.
We don't want to remember Greenvale.
But you keep saying it so you remember it. Is that how that works?
This isn't a photo from
I don't
Greenville.
know.
Look closely at it. Former Special Agent Francis Zach Morgan. This photograph predates Greenvale. It's from the Le Carre case you worked on in 2005.
Red. Red tree. Red tree.
Yes, a red tree. Greenvale wasn't the first place you saw one of these. The Greenvale case and the Lise Clarkson murder case. They're connected by these red trees, aren't they?
Red trees.
Answer me. What are these trees?
Red trees.
I want the truth. Tell me everything you know.
The red trees. You really did your homework. Well done, Belle. You're good. Damn good.
Are you ready to talk now? I want to know what went down in Le Carre in 2005.
Fine. We'll tell you. We'll tell you what happened in that town. Yes. It was that red tree. That red tree ruined my life. It was a sultry summer day. The sun comes down hard on you in the south, like a torrential downpour of demonic whispers. It all started back in that sweltering summer. We still had our best friend with us back then. The other me. My better half.
I think it might be your turn, Levi.
A little bit. So a little bit slow starting in, but it's a good start.
Oh, yeah, I'm digging it big time. Ooh, that's the intro! Oh, title card.
Never a choice when somebody
Ooh. Man, you cannot fault these games for their music.
you're
Yep.
The music in this game, both of them, so good.
just a hero, a bullet for hire.
Can't wait for Life is Beautiful to pop up out of nowhere.
What song is that?
The whistling song.
Oh, it is.
A cry in the
Have you seen any spoilers of this game?
an echo
I've seen 2 trailers of it.
that's been
I watched.
The one that's just this,
Uh-huh.
and one other one.
I watched Jim Sterling talk about this game, and yeah, that song does pop up, but we'll worry about that later.
when you see life for what it's gotta be.
Potleaf! Yeah, he was chief in it!
You should know they'll destroy you.
That's where he learned it from. He learned it in the Big Easy.
Keep searching, walk alone.
Whoa! Oh, it broke out of the... Never mind.
I'm trying to keep an eye out for the one-frame images that are definitely going to be spoilers if I know the context for them.
Yeah.
Like that one really hairy stomach.
You know who that is? It's definitely Kason.